Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm just going to be taking you along with me while I do my makeup. I just feel like doing up my face today, even though I'm just going to be staying at home. So this is how I do my makeup. So I start off with spraying my face. I have this Grace and Stella Rose Spray. I got it in a FabFitFun box. I used to use this Pearl Essence Rose Hip Oil, but I prefer the spray. It's just a little faster. Just shut my eyes and do that. So that's kind of like a moisturizer, I guess. I use it as a moisturizer. Also from my FabFitFun box is this Kula setting spray. I use that as a primer. I never remember the name of things. So I just spray a little bit in my hands. I just find it helps make my makeup look a lot softer and smoother. I have pretty acne prone skin, so I have to be very cautious about what I put on my face. So the next thing I put on is my foundation. This is Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation in color LW2. They don't have a lot of shades, but I find this works for me. And I pay attention to like problem spots. Like I've got like a pimple here and there and all over my chin. I have very acne prone skin. I've got very large pores. So things just stick. And my skin, I guess, is sensitive to certain chemicals or whatnot. So I always try to make sure my base is more like natural. I use a lot. If you have a better foundation that I could try, let me know in the comments, because I'm always open to trying new things. I don't wear makeup very often. I need to be in the mood for it. And I just put in my foundation with this brush from Cala. It says it's a buffing brush. I find it works best for my foundation. Just for the coverage, I like full coverage as much as possible. And I don't know if it shows up on camera, but I have some pretty dark circles under my eyes. Like even if I sleep like for 14 hours, I come out with these dark circles. So on top of my foundation, I need more of this right now, but I put this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. What is this? I don't know, it's powder. I'm not sure exactly what you're supposed to use it for. I'm not a makeup guru, but I use it just to really smooth out my face. I find it helps a lot. Like especially around my nose. My nose has very large pores. Like if you've done clay masks before, when I do them, I get giant like circles where all my pores are. It looks kind of comical, but it's a problem. I just try to make sure it's all over my face. I think you're only supposed to use it as like a spot thing, but I don't. This is in color 120. I think it's darker than the foundation I use. So the two colors kind of balance each other out and make it closer to my actual skin tone. So next up, I put on blush and bronzer. So I use this palette from e.l.f. It's St. Lucia, it says on the back. I need more of this as well. I'm almost out of my bronzer. I'm definitely not one of those people who gets rid of makeup because it's expired. I just kind of use things until they're gone because I don't wear makeup that often. And if I got rid of things because they were expired, I'd be buying pretty much new makeup like after 10 uses, and I think that's such a waste. And it's probably not good for my acne, but I'm not too worried. I clean my brushes regularly. So I kind of just frame my face with the bronzer. I use this angled brush from Cala. And then I have this big fluffy powder brush, also from the same company. Yeah, it says powder on it. I don't know the names of my brushes, but I like them. They're very like soft on the face. I like these brushes a lot. I got them at Winners. So if you're looking for some new makeup brushes, I definitely recommend those. So the next thing I'm going to do is highlighter. So I just use these two brushes, this fan brush, and this one doesn't say what it is, but I think it's like an angled, meant for like doing eyeshadow underneath your eye. That's not what I use it for. I use it to put highlight on my nose. Now I don't have an exact like product I use for highlighting. I keep switching around because every time I find one I like, it gets discontinued. I don't know why I have that problem, but I do. Once I find something I like, it is discontinued or just gets too expensive to buy anymore. I'm definitely not a high-end makeup kind of girl. I think it's about time to switch to a new highlighter because this one's like breaking apart. So I just kind of put it in the creases of my cheeks there and around my eyes to really bring the light to my eyes, and on my nose to try and like, I don't know, I find it makes my nose look a little smaller. I'm not sure if that's how that works, but, and this is the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. It's made with Muru butter, and it's in the champagne color. So I'm just gonna rub that in with my hands. And then there's usually a little bit of bronzer left on my brush, which I just kind of dab on the edge of my nose. Alright, so after that's done, I like to do my eyes next. Sometimes I will just brush through my eyebrows. I don't use like any color on my eyebrows. And I find if I don't brush through them, they look kind of messy. Or they just have like a bunch of foundation and powder on top of them, and then they look kind of weird. So I just have two eyeshadow palettes. I don't have a lot of eyeshadow anymore. I used to have a ton, but I got rid of most of it just because I don't do makeup enough to have all that eyeshadow. So I just have these two palettes. This is the Beauty Bakery Proof is in the Pudding palette. Again, from my FabFitFun box. I love it so much. I got a second one in my last box. And then I have this one, Pixie by Petra, which is mixed metals, it says on the back. But I'm going to go with something from this palette today. And I just use my finger because that's what I do. I'm going to do this one. So I'm putting on the Warm Cocoa color. I really like browns and like neutrals. Definitely not into like neon colors or anything. And I'm putting some almond jelly on top of that. Here we go, that looks good. So next I'm going to do my mascara, I use the Pacifica Stellar Gaze. Does it have color on it? Supernova. I don't know, I think it's black or something. It's pretty natural mascara. Although I saw in the spoilers that FabFitFun is going to have a natural mascara in their next box. So I think I might choose that option if I have a choice for that one. Just because I'm almost out of this. I think it's been discontinued. I'm going to have to check. I stick out my tongue to get the bottom lashes. I don't know why. Just this weird thing I do. There we go. And then the last thing I'm going to do is my lips. I think I'm going to do a pretty light color this time. This one looks good. This is Blush Basin from Burt's Bees. It says satin lipstick. And I just like how it glides on like that. And if I notice anything that isn't quite like put in, I'll just fix it up after. But yeah, that is my makeup all done. That is everything for today's video. If you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to see more of my content. I'll catch you next time. Bye.